Hi, this is Cheryl of Majestic Wire Artworks. This is video 3 using the heart head pins that we were making before. And this is the simplest but yet the most darling little pair of earrings that you can make with those heart head pins. Of course you can do this with other head pins too, but I just think with the little heart, it just makes them really magical. I'm going to measure this earring. It is so tiny. The drop itself is about 3/4 of an inch. With ear wires, an average ear wire adds an extra 1/2 inch of length. So they're just priceless. I love them. So what bead I've used here is just one 4mm bead, and you want one that when you accent it with copper, it's just gonna make it gleam. Like the glass pearls, the Swarovski glass pearls look awesome with this, and well, the Czech pearls do as well. And when they got the gleam, and this is a hematite, 4mm hematite, and it really looks super with copper as well. You got to make sure though that the little bead can withstand a line of copper across it, because if it's something that's really delicate, let's say something you really don't want to cover up, like an amethyst or labradorite or any of those where you really want to see the bead, that's not really what kind of bead you'd want to use here. Black agate or black onyx would look awesome in here. A blue, let's say a lapis would look really nice in here. You know, you got to keep that in mind, what bead you're going to use. Turquoise would look really good with this as well. Okay, so let's begin. It won't take long to make these at all. They're they're so sweet. I love these earrings, but not everybody wears petite earrings. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your head pin, okay, and put your bead on. And once the bead's on, then you can see how straight everything is. And if it needs straightening, then you do so. Okay, and as you do your work, it might need straightening again. Okay, and you're just going to take your round nose plier, and you're going to know what part of your shank does a 3-wrap loop, and that's where we want it. We're doing 2 wraps, 2.5 wraps, and so mine is halfway. And I'm going to bend it and make a nice loop, my favorite size. Okay, check to see that looks nice. Yes. Okay, so first start off with 2 wraps. 1, 2. If your wraps aren't tight, then tighten them up, or straight, then straighten them up. Okay, now we're going to go another 1/2 wrap, and we're going to come straight forward just like in the other video. So we want to have it forward like that. Okay, and now we're going to do the diagonal across the bead. So we're holding the bead in place as we do this. And we're going to the opposite side of the wire and wrap it from the back and going to the front. And then we're going to snip it as close as we can to that diagonal wire without cutting the diagonal wire. So right there. And then crimp it in. Like that. Okay, and now we got to do all our checks. Is it level that way? It's a little bit off, not much. hold it like this. Okay, is the heart straight? Looks a little bit off, but once I have it hanging, I'm going to put it on the ear wire and I'll be able to judge better. Just because it's so tiny, it's hard to hold and take a good look. Got my pliers. Yeah, missed the loop. Okay. Is it sitting nice? I'd say that's pretty good. Okay, so if it wasn't, then you would grab the heart here and wiggle it into place, whichever direction. Okay, there. And we have a pair of earrings. So I make these the same. I'm not sure if I mentioned that earlier, can't remember. Because the hearts are the same, I figured there's no point in making the top different. So make them the same, and then they look pretty, just like that, and it just keeps it that much more simple. These are great earrings for a flea market, you know, because you could do, if you make that head pins ahead of time, you can whip up some earrings really quick for a farmer's market or a flea market. And there you go. Perfect little gift for a school teacher. Okay, thank you for joining me, and I hope you've enjoyed these 3 little videos. Of course, you can, you know, I love doing these things to give you ideas, because not everybody, when they're beginning, knows where to begin, and sometimes you just have to follow a plan, and that's what this is all about. And once you get comfortable, you know what, you're going to experiment and explore, and these little head pins are going to come in handy for you. And I hope you really enjoy. Okay? God bless. See you guys soon. Bye for now.